So, I guess I'm doing this in the end. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. Basically, this is just like a little rant thing that I was gonna do. Um, it's like I don't know. I don't really know. It's like a rant what I want to rant and shit. I got this idea from watching Goblin and like Moist Critical and shit like that. They like their commentary type shit, how they talk about shit. Also, yes, the background footage is me like just trying out different games because I just got a PC, which is hella nice. I've been wanting a PC for quite a while. I've been working for this fucking thing for like so many years, but I still cannot. Like, there's still so many problems with it, and I cannot figure it out. It's like I feel like a toddler learning the Xbox again. I don't know. This shit was really tragic. Like, first, no, I got this so I could play on it and shit, and I really wish I had more time to play on it, cause I got a job so that I could get a PC, and like my girlfriend helped me get a job. Like, I've worked so hard for this, and now I've realized that I have no time to play it. And I realize that's basically just what growing up is. You lose the time to do what you want. And I don't know, that realization made me be like, life kinda sucks. But shit, hopefully it gets better. On God, on Jeebus. This, I'm recording this at 11:22 p.m. I got home from like a 6-7 hour long shift, which isn't very long. I think I'm a part-timer and I'm in high school, so that's what's like the first job that I've ever worked. It's a good place though. Raising Cane's, thumbs up. It's pretty good. It's not too bad. Like, everybody's nice and shit. But I don't know. I'm in a really good relationship, and I really love this girl, but there's some things that I'm just scared to speak out about what I want to do. Like, I'm scared to talk about how I want to go hang out with friends more and shit, because she wants to spend every like waking minute with me, and I feel bad if I'm not able to reciprocate those feelings, because I definitely do want to spend a lot of time with her, and there are times whenever I'm like, yeah, I'd rather hang out with her than my friends, and like, well, I say there are times, it's most of the time that I'm like that, but I don't know, doing that kind of stuff, it's like, I'm scared that I know that this will probably never happen, but I'm scared that I'm gonna get sick of her. Like, I don't feel like I ever will, cause I love her, but it's just I don't know, there's some insecurities. I'm hella insecure. I got fucking nothing going on in my brain. It's like, I don't know. I'm scared to talk about how I feel, how I really feel. I don't know if it's how I grew up or just because it's how I be. But I'm just like, no matter what I'm feeling, I'm just scared to speak out about it. It's scary to me, cause like I feel like I'm gonna get ridiculed for my feelings, which I know I probably won't. Like, she'll probably understand, and like we can talk about it like normal people. But I don't know. I feel like if I like let her, I feel like I'm scared to lose her. That's the easiest way to say that. I'm scared that I'm gonna lose her. I'm scared that I'm gonna lose her, so I just like do whatever she wants me to do. And, I do whatever she wants me to do. I follow her like every command. Not every. I don't know. It's just, I feel like dog shit. Like, whenever I don't, because she seems so sad, and I don't ever want to make her like that. Also the fact that, like, how do you explain this? I can't make decisions for myself. Something that I've like realized while being in this relationship. She had to like scream at me in the car because I could not decide on things, and it was making her upset. And I don't know, it's hard for me to make decisions because all the decisions I've ever made are either made fun of or just either made fun of, or they're like put down. I get like I feel bad about making those decisions. they sometimes they'll like end badly, and I'll be like, oh, the decision fucking sucked. But I think that's just the way of life. Like, you make a decision, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In my experience, it usually doesn't work. Also, yeah, now I'm gonna play some Crunker. Goated game. It's like a moving FPS. I fucking love it. So you can see that this is new because I have like 6 games installed. Anyway, yeah, like, I don't know, I'm scared to make decisions, but I know that if she really does love me, then she'll accept whatever decision I make, and, you know, she won't leave me for them, hopefully. If she doesn't, or if she does, then I guess that just means that it wasn't meant to be. Which, I don't know, I don't want things to end like that. Because if things end just because I made a bad decision, then I'm just never gonna make decisions ever again. I think that's just gotta be understood. Did I try to knife this guy? No, I tried shooting. Oh yeah, shoot on him. I guessed 4. Life has been kind of tough recently. I wouldn't say I've been going through something, but I've been like tired constantly. I wake up every day and I just feel exhausted because of the living nightmare, or like the nightmare that I live on the daily. Well, not nightmare, that's an exaggeration, but I feel exhausted on the daily, and I don't think I should be feeling this exhausted as a teenager. Like, it's to the point where I want to lay in bed and all I want to do is sleep. But I'll get home and I won't be able to fall asleep because I'm too worried and thinking about other things that it's fucking useless for me to try to sleep. Also, look at my failed bee-hopping attempts. I'm so bad at this game. I gave up. No, I just wish I was more self-confident. Because that shit's tragic. Like, I feel like I look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'll be like, damn, I look good. And I'll look at myself in the mirror some days and I'll be like, bro, I need to fucking kill myself. Not actually. Well, I don't know. I don't actually think that I should kill myself. I just think, like, I don't know, that I'm not really worth anything. And shit just happens sometimes. Shit picks up and life throws you some lemons and you gotta fucking make lemonade. Except my lemonade is all sour. Shit is not good. Shit's tasteless. What the fuck am I supposed to do with the lemons life gave me if I can't even turn them into a good lemonade? It's just, I don't know. It's a long process of living. I'm only 16 years old, and I feel like I should be ending my life soon. Well, not like suicidal, just like I feel like a 60-year-old man. So I cannot even I can't even imagine what's gonna be like in college whenever I have to do like college work and college work and work, and then I'll have to fucking focus on my career, and I'll have to raise a family. Like, dude, that shit sounds so stressful. I just want to be able to lay in bed and not move forever. Also, this reminds me a lot of Roblox, because in Roblox obbies they have that shit. No, I'm retarded. No, it's tragic. I grew up really expectant, like, as a kid, I was always like, oh, I want to be an adult. Oh, I really want to be an adult. Because adults get all the freedom, and I never really had any freedom as a kid. I had really strict parents. Really strict parent. My dad left when I was fucking, 3? Fucking piece of shit. He tried to get back into my life once and then didn't contact us again. Like, dude. But, you know, really strict parent. My mom, fucking bless her soul, she tried so hard for all of her 6 kids. She had to move to America with 2 kids that were like really young. 3 kids that were really young. 4. Sergio was born in Peru. Yeah, my family's Peruvian. We just I don't know. My mom decided to move here because her other husband moved here. Her last one before my dad moved here, and he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. And he was like living with another girl. And my mom was like, "You're in affairs," but I don't think he really was. He was just kind of living with her as a roommate. And she just kind of jumped the gun, which she tends to do. She's now in her, what, 4th marriage? Yeah, there's Jorge, James, John, Thomas, and Jeff. Yeah, her 4th marriage. And she she really loves this guy, but I don't know. They have problems because, my stepdad, Jeff, he was in the military for 10 years, and he's never been married before, and he's 40 years old. So it's hard for him to, like, I guess adjust to, like, it was hard for him to adjust to, like, a family life, because he was used to living by himself. And my mom, and it doesn't help that my mom has, like, zero trust in this guy, because she's constantly like, "Oh, what are you doing? Where are you? Are you cheating on me?" Because that's just how it was in all of her other relationships. Which, I mean, it's not her fault. It's just that's how she was, like, kind of taught. Anyway, I don't know how I got into a tangent about my mom's past relationships, but I feel like my life is probably gonna be difficult, and I don't want it to be, like, too difficult. Like, that shit just seems like it would be so tragic. No more words other than so tragic. No, I don't know, it seems stressful. Living life seems so stressful. I think my mom, like, just recently turned, like, 53, and she still works. She works, like, 12-hour shifts, on the weekends. She's a nurse. She's going back into college for, like, for something, and she's really stressed, and I really feel bad because I've been, like, a shithead child, because I'm, like, a fucking adolescent teenager. Adolescent teenager, is that right? I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like, I'm gonna get back to my relationship. I feel like in a relationship you shouldn't feel like you're, like, tied down. It should be, like, the most freeing thing. And I feel like I'm just scared to talk to my girlfriend about what's going on. Because sometimes it feels like I'm free, and sometimes it feels like I'm chained down, and sometimes it just feels like there's nothing. I don't know. Because sometimes I don't know, my brain reaches weird places, and sometimes I'll just be like, hey, like, I'd be like, well, this is a girl that you met in high school. Like, do you really love this girl? And my automatic answer is yes. And then, I don't know, I have to, like, process my feelings. I don't know if I'm, like, asexual or some shit. Or it's not that I'm asexual, I'm definitely horny as fuck. Maybe, like, aromantic, I don't know. Maybe I just have a problem with showing my feelings. Cause, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I think about our relationship and I'm just like, this is it's the best thing that I've ever been in. And I don't know, it makes me happy, but it also brings me so much stress and worry. Like, I didn't sign up for this much worry. I did not sign up for this much worry whenever I started dating this girl. Like, I'm worried about her constantly, to the point where I'm, like, semi-suicidal sometimes, because she'll do something and then I'm like, well, it's obviously my fault, and she'll insist, oh, it's not your fault, but I know, it's just, I keep fucking up. My decisions are bad. I make bad decisions. Bad decisions. It's also not good that, I don't know, everybody hates the friends that I'm around. Like, the friends that I have right now, they're fucking, like, I love them. They're fucking my bros, dog. I've known Zach for almost 9 years, Ryan for like 4 or 5. And I don't know, nobody around me seems to like them just because they do, like, certain things, which does not seem right. Like, an action that you take should not define the person that you are. Like, I understand, like, you'd be like, oh, what about serial killers and shit? They murder people. Are you saying they're not bad? I'm not saying that they're not bad. Like, cause, like, murdering people is way worse than smoking something. Cause my friends are all, like, really big potheads and shit. But, you know, like, I don't know. It's just not right to be like, hey, just because they did this one, or they're doing this one thing, that's really not even harmful to them. Or that's like not that big of a deal, like it doesn't affect me in any way, or like it doesn't affect anybody, or it doesn't affect me or anybody. It's like, well, why the fuck do you care? Like, that should not define who they are. And why do you give a fuck? It doesn't hurt. It's not hurting anybody. It's not bothering anybody. It's not hurting you. Like, let them be them. That's my same, like, mentality with, like, everything. Like, there's, like, a lot of people are like, oh, gay people, no gay people. My mentality is, dude, do what the fuck you want. As long as you're not hurting anybody, not bothering anybody, I don't give a fuck. But whenever people are like, some vegan, like, one of the main reasons I don't like veganism, or not that I don't like veganism, you can be vegan, I don't give a fuck. One reason I don't like some vegan people is because they'll force that shit onto other people. What they do, they just fucking, they're like, oh, you don't eat only plants, you're an evil person. They're like, they just force things on people, and people just don't deserve that type of shit. Like, that means you're bothering somebody, which goes against one of those rules that I just said. You're bothering somebody, so stop doing that. Like, nobody gives a fuck that you're vegan. You're not better than anybody. We're all pieces of shit that are all going to hell. And you cannot even change my mind. Like, dude. Yeah, I failed this jump a couple times because I'm kind of dumb. It's really not too difficult. I also could not play this because I did not know how to fucking crouch to dash. Didn't know what the fuck that meant. Sometimes I wish that I had more freedom in this relationship. I just realized this got, like, hella deep way too quickly. I've been, like, waiting to rant to somebody that won't judge me for anything. And this is just a computer software that I'm talking to right now. Who knows, I might not even post this on the internet. I don't even know. But that shit is, it's, I don't know. I wish that I could, like, actually talk to somebody without judgment. Like, my girlfriend's like, get a therapist will help. I'm like, I'll pass, because I feel like I'd still get judged. I could still get judged from that. If anything, like this is the only thing that won't judge me, because I don't give a fuck about the comments. Even if there are none, like, people who see this, I don't give a fuck what you say, what you think. You could think of whatever you want. This is really just a fucking old man raving. So old man, fucking 16. No. Like, everybody's just kind of, like, judgmental towards me. I don't feel like there's nobody that isn't. It could just be my own insecurities, like, flaring up hella, but it's just, I don't feel like there's anybody that's not judgmental towards me. Everything that I do, it gets judged, and it's annoying. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This life has exhausted me. I'm not gonna end it soon. Or I'm not gonna end it soon or anything. It's just, I don't know. This is tiring. I can't believe how it feels to be my mom. She's crazy. She goated with the sauce. No, I feel bad, because I'm not even working, like, 1/100th of how hard she works, and I hate on her so much. But it's not even the fact that she doesn't, like, provide for me or anything. She's like, I understand, I respect my mom. I respect her. And my mentality with parents is, as a parent, or as a child, you don't owe me anything. Like, whenever I'm a dad, Like, my children will not owe me anything. I won't ever say, I gave you birth and I'm your parent, so you should respect me and I work for you. No. By giving birth to my child, that means that I am accepting that it is my job and my duty to take care of my kid. Like, there's no changing that. Like, it is my kid. If I didn't want it, I would have, like, left as a father or something. So I don't, like, as a child, like, my children won't owe me anything. You don't owe me love or respect. All you owe me is that you don't, like, you follow simple rules or something. I don't know. I'll decide that when I'm older and actually have kids. I feel like my kids would probably be cool, because my girlfriend's pretty good at, like, with kids. I'm horrible with them. I, like, hurt them accidentally, because I'm like, dude, these children are fragile. I don't know, they're so annoying. They just annoy the fuck out of me. And they I don't know. Children are scary, because it's, like, a whole lifelong commitment. Because, like, people are like, oh, like, it's not a whole lifelong commitment. Once they're 18, they move out. Like, no, you never stop being a parent. Like, you will always have to be there for your child. You're always there for something for them to, like, fall back on. You are their plan B, pretty much. You need to take care of your children. Like, oh shit, what was I even saying? Also, I'm literally just sitting here in my room, in the dark, arms crossed, sitting into a shitty-ass A10 headset. And, I don't know. I'm just ranting about a lot of things that are just on my mind. None of this is, like, I don't know if I have to say this, none of this is, like, written down. All this is just coming straight off the dome. Word for word, bars for bars. Word for word, bar for bar. Yeah, Soldier Boy? No. My friends are great. They're good guys. And they have shaped me to who I am today, which is why it really pains me to see people, like, hating on them, because they don't deserve that kind of shit. They don't. Like, they don't do anything to treat people wrong. Like, of course they'll, like, make fun of some people, but that shit's always in good fun. They don't actually mean that. Like, they don't do anything wrong. They're just being them, and everybody in my family just hates them, and it's been that way for so long. I cannot have, like, a single friend group without my mom thinking that they influence me so hard. Like, motherfucker, no. I have my own thoughts. Like, recently I got my ears pierced. I've taken them out, so they've healed in a little bit. But, I got my ears pierced. And my mom was like, oh, it's all your girlfriend. She's making you do this kind of shit. And I'm like, no. I've always had the thought of piercing my ears since I was, like, 12. Because I was like, ooh, I wonder how that would look on me. I don't know. Now I just had the chance to do it, so I did it. Like, motherfucker, I have my own brain. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're wrong about them influencing me, because they do. Because that's just what people do whenever they hang out with each other. But they don't influence me to the, like, point that they think. I had this one friend in 7th grade. His name was Caden. He was, like, the vaping pothead. And my mom constantly thinks that he's the one that made me vape. He's not. I was. I'm the one that was just, hey, you got your vape? He was like, yeah. And I was like, can I hit it? He was like, why? I was like, because I want to. He was like, Ethan, once you do this, like, there ain't no going back. I was like, and he's like, do you really want to do this? Like, your lungs are perfectly healthy. There's like, you're fine. You can do it. I don't know if you're just gonna like it or not. And he was like, and I was like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna do it. He's like, alright, man, this is your choice, not mine. I did not influence you. I was like, yes, I know. Because he even said to me, like, if I had to make a choice, I would not give this to you. Like, but if you want to try it, you can. and it started a whole year-long nicotine addiction, which I quit cold turkey, by the way. That shit was the fucking worst. Like, nicotine addiction, a nicotine and tobacco addiction is, like, not cool. It's the worst. It's the worst thing to go through. And of course, like, probably, like, cocaine withdrawals are worse or some shit, but it's probably, like, the worst thing that I've ever gone through in my life. Like, I would wake up with, like, a cold sweat and just chills and shit, and constantly, like, heaving my lungs up because I had popcorn lungs at the fucking wazoo. That shit was not very awesome. Like, it was dumb of me to do. I understand that. But it also, like, I want to say I don't regret it. Because I don't. I don't think I regret it. Because everything has led me to be where I am now. And I'm not really, I'm not, I wouldn't say that I'm, like, I wouldn't say that I'm happy where I am. How do you say this? It's not that I'm not happy where I am. I'm just not quite content with where I am. Like, I wish I was not, like, I wish I looked a bit better. I wish I was a bit more fit. Because, like, sometimes I'll look myself in the mirror and I'll be like, oh, you piece of shit. And then I'll just, like, look down. Because I can see that, like, I still have, like, fat on me. And I'm like, dude, this is not right. I should have 6, like, washboard abs. And by the way, that's how you get eating disorder. Because I was like, dude, I want washboard abs. So I just didn't eat for, like, a whole school year. I ate, like a tiny ass dinner. And that's all I would eat. And all day. And I lost, like, 20 pounds. No, like 40 pounds. And I also became heavily malnourished. Like, basically psychotic. I was smoking almost on the daily. And, I was kind of just, like, dying. I'm happy that I'm in this relationship right now. It's a good thing. It's, like, pushed me to be a greater person than I already was. I wouldn't say I was that great of a person. I wouldn't say it made me a greater person. Well, it made me a greater person. But it also, I think that only happened because it helped me grow. This relationship has, I jumped off the edge. This relationship has helped me grow to a fucking, insurmountable degree. Is that the word? I don't know. I don't know English. I wish I wasn't lazy. I'm like the laziest piece of shit in the world, and I will not do anything just for the sake of not doing anything. I procrastinate. I do everything in the book just to get out of doing, like, homework that would take me, like, 10 minutes, just because I'm like, oh, I'm bored and I'm lazy. Like, it's a struggle for me to get out of bed because I don't want to put in the effort to put on clothes and, like, actually function as a human being. And the only person that really helps me do that's my girlfriend. She's the one that, like, is like, Ethan, come on, get up, let's go hang out. And, like, I really just go to school just to see her. If me and her weren't dating, I probably would have gone back to online school by now. I went back to online school and just, like, I don't know. Back to online school, back to dating or some shit. Or back to dating, back to smoking. There's a fly on my computer screen. I didn't see it. Oh, the fucking stupid ass fly. I don't know. She's really helped me grow to, like, such a vast degree, and I hope I continue to grow with her, because I feel like we've experienced basically everything that a relationship could have together. I really don't want it to end. I just need to get more comfortable about talking more about my feelings and shit. Because there's some things that I wish I could just talk about, but my brain just doesn't let me. It's like, it's scared that once I do, she's going to be disgusted of me and leave. like pretty much all my friends before. Well, not all my friends. Caden wasn't because he didn't like me. It was because my mom pulled me out of school to go to online school. And she, I don't know why she did that. She really ruined a lot of things for me. I was in band at the time, and I was probably going to continue to pursue it. But, I don't know, she kind of just took that away because I made a dumb decision. And like I said, my decisions really suck. They're not the best. That's why I don't make them anymore. Maybe it's also because I usually have everything decided for me. So I have lost my expression of will. Like my own free will. Maybe I'm just used to not, how do you say this? Used to just following what people say. Because I don't like it when people get mad at me, and I don't like it whenever people are just upset at something that I did. I don't know, it kind of just doesn't sit well with me at all. And it really just it kind of fucks me up on the inside. Cause my brain is just hey bro, you keep fucking up, man. I remember it used to be at a point where it was hey man, you keep fucking up. You should just make one big fuck up and never fuck up again. You know what I'm saying? And like a suicide type thing. I'm glad I didn't though. I did not make that big fuck up. It would have been bad if I did, because I wouldn't have lived out the wonderful life that I'm living now. I think I've really learned to appreciate life with most of what it comes with. I still have to experience a lot of it. But most of it's it's not that bad. You just gotta live it. You gotta live it, and you gotta live it and just see how shit goes. But sometimes shit goes well, and sometimes shit doesn't, and you learn from all your experiences. You learn that sometimes the decisions you make are not the best, and sometimes the decisions you make sometimes work out a lot. And you learn that you can take you can do risky things, and you have a lot of time. What am I saying? I don't know. You have time. Everybody has time. Time. Even though our lifespans are a speck of what the grand total scheme of time has been. Everybody's time. And, that's basically it. That's all I have to say. Bye, I guess.